What's up? What's up? What's up, collective? It is your girl Aquame, and I am here for a reading, a little late night message. Whenever you see this, though, it is the right time for you to see it. I'm just recording it at night. Um, but yes, we're gonna tap into the energy, see what's going on, what we need to know, what's the energy floating around, and whatever messages come out, take them as they resonate, and just leave the rest for whoever else may need it. But for now, let's tap into the message. Let's tap into the energy. All right, for the collective, angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides, let's uh, take this energy at this time and give a good message. Okay, thank you for being here with us. Thank you, thank you. And our higher selves are in alignment with the universe, and God is always and forever with us. All right, let's get this going. Ooh, right off the bat, right off the top. Have courage. Right off of the top. Strength, fearlessness, and warrior energy is here. Okay. I know the warriors on this card are the Maasai warriors, and they're like some of the toughest, the renowned warriors in the world. All right. For their skill, for their, ability to just go after anything and not have fear behind it. Right. Going out and getting a hunt and being successful. But yeah, I love this energy. This is very powerful energy. It says be open to channel at the bottom. Okay, so you're opening up into a certain part of you. You're connecting to a certain part of you when you have this courage. Okay, it takes a lot here, right? The energy of courage is a buildup. Not everybody can just immediately turn that on. So this is like having the build up to that courage, all right? Whether it be immediate or something you have to work yourself up to. Okay, but stepping out, doing it, getting it done, and that's it. The color red is here. All right. So the earth chakra, the root chakra, is important, and your sacral chakra as well. All right. Your desire for something is pushing you forward. It's making you want to do better. It's making you want to try harder. It's making you want to just go, 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 which is good energy. Okay. It is definitely good energy. You got to have this fearless energy right now to make things happen for you. What fell? All right, let's put that over there. But let's see, what else do we have here with this energy of courage? Whoa, we have apprehension. And that's like the opposite of courage, right? Being a little bit afraid, a little bit fearful. But it says moving out into the world, doubt and fear. So you're stepping out and doing something. You need to um, allow yourself to let go of just the what ifs and all of that. We always go through that all the time. I feel like anytime we prepare ourselves to do something, we have questions beforehand. We, you know, get ourselves prepared how we best know how. All right. But it's still stepping into the unknown in some way that is still a little bit like, okay, a little bit, it's not scary or, whatever, but it is. It's scary, but it's not scary. It's like you're ready to do something, but you still have some questions. Okay. Or you still have like certain, just parts of you that are still in place is what I'm seeing. Okay. They haven't quite actually, fully opened up yet either, but it's like by you having this courage, it brings those other side. It makes them open. It makes them have to move, right? If you start to move your legs, your rest of your body has to start to move. Okay. So little by little stepping out there. All right. You ain't got to do it all in one day. I'm hearing Rome was not built in one day. So you got to just go step by step. All right. Somebody needs to be a little bit more, taking more accountability for themselves, taking more accountability for what's happening to them in their, in their life, which is nothing. Sometimes we want it to be something else's fault, right? But it'd be ours. It'd be our own things we gotta deal with, our own BS we gotta look at. Okay. I see also like an energy here of like a community thing, right? Getting together with other people who are motivated, who are, kind of there to kind of push you in some sort of like accountability partners. All right. Somebody to help you. Sometimes we need that. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we can just get up and do it on our own. Like, you know what? I know what I got to do. Let me do it. But other times we need that little push from other people, right? Other people that are uh, in good faith of our situation. Okay. Let me get one more card here. for the collective, what is happening with the energy at this time, what is going on. Somebody may be afraid of rejection a little bit. Forgiveness is here. Okay, you want to get out of a situation. You're ready to do something here. Climb. Let me put this actually here. To climb out, to step up. I feel like, right. You feel like you've wasted enough time here. I'm seeing, right. Time has been floating by, and it's time for you to get up and do something. It's time for you to change. It's time for you to get going. Whatever it is, it's time. But there's definitely time. Okay. Forgiveness is the energy of letting go and moving on. Okay. So, and that's what we're doing. I feel like we're with the energy of have courage in the beginning. If somebody, this is speaking to people that are just ready for change, that get up and are willing, that are ready, willing, and able. Okay. The top, the best of the best I'm seeing, I'm hearing. You may be called up and may not have been in this particular role before or for a long time in some sort of way, right? You're being called to step into a certain type of this warrior energy, right? Maybe you haven't had to necessarily live within that energy like for a long time, right? So having to activate that again. I'm also seeing it like somebody, this is on a real 3D level. This is like somebody who people think that like they're not capable of doing something, and they try them and they find out, fuck around and find out type of energy. Oh God, it came out in reverse. Okay, the Five of Cups. I love that, to have courage, and the Five of Cups in reverse together. This is getting out and just it's like dust yourself off and try again. Okay, Five of Cups in reverse is all the stuff that was standing in your way before, or that may have like passed by, collapsed, or whatever. You gotten over it, right? It's like you're not tripping about it no more. Something here is weak though. Like this is why it's like I don't want to say weak, but I see like an energy of something is easy to tackle, easy to accomplish. Ooh, yeah, the Chariot with the Ten of Swords. I mean the Chariot, the Hierophant with the Ten of Swords. Okay, I love this energy. This is like cutting out some real heavy stuff here. This is like the cutoff game is strong. These warriors is not playing right now, right? You have a lot of protection around you with these, like you have a spirit team, whatever you have, bodyguards or something like that. This type of energy here of being very protected. Okay, not sleeping on your your religious side. All right, I don't really want to say your spiritual side. Okay, that's what I really want to say. Your religious or spiritual side, relying heavily on that to get through problems. All right, calling on the power of God, calling on the power of the angels. This is you like having some real faith in something that it's like nothing can really stop you. It immediately when it does try to attack you, it gets stopped in its tracks. Okay, because it's like something here is I'm hearing the word ordained. Okay, something here is like it can't. It's not that it's untouchable, but in order to defeat this thing here, you have to be real strong. And until this day, it's like nothing has been able to stop you, defeat you. You keep going with whatever comes your way. You may have to stop and readjust and tie your shoes, but you just keep going after that. Like wow, I'm not even looking at the bottom of the deck, and the Six of Swords is there, right on that boat, moving forward. Nothing is getting through that easily. Somebody here could definitely be trying to, attack in some sort of way. This could just be negative words. This could be somebody feeling like they want to hurt your feelings and it's going to matter and it doesn't. This is like somebody who may try to come and feel like they can come and like, how do I say, do something that would normally work on someone else in another situation, but it doesn't work here, right? It doesn't work in all situations. You can't just roll up to the church and with the music blast. I mean, you can, but it's like it doesn't work. It doesn't it gets stopped. There's something here that's very respectable, right? It has a high power here. It has a high status. Okay, you have the Page of Cups. Somebody here feels sorry. Somebody here feels like, damn, they did something here like they shouldn't have done. All right. Somebody may, yeah. And I don't feel like this is you necessarily. Oh, if it is, whatever. It's you're dealing here with an energy that has gone against the higher order or what they were supposed to do, right? They went against the agreement. They went against the contract. They went against, loyalty or whatever it is here. And now they're having like it's an apologetic energy or feeling very like somebody feels ashamed. All right. We have the Queen of Swords and we have the Hangman. And I'm seeing like the Queen of Swords having the capability to cut this energy down or cut something down. All right, cutting out. You cutting out something here with the Hangman. Well, I'm seeing like an altered state of mind though. Somebody's having an altered state of mind, an altered identity. All right, I'm hearing identity crisis with this Queen of Swords and the Hangman energy. And crazy with the Sun. All right, somebody is feeling really good. They're feeling different. Okay, that's what that is too. With the Queen of Swords and the Hangman, they're seeing things differently. They're feeling different. You feel like something here has been been caught. Okay, the Queen of Swords has figured out something, caught something in its tracks. With the Sun card here, and you even see how she's like laying down in the bushes, right in the grass. It's like not necessarily a snake, but it's like that energy of something that is hidden, that is revealed here, right? Something that was messing with something. It was messing up the flow, the energy. It was messing up how something was supposed to be done, and you figure out exactly kind of what that is or where the problem is, the root cause of something. So it's like somebody planting in this energy of fear that you couldn't do something, right? You may have had this from like childhood. Okay, you're not supposed to do this. You're not supposed to do that. So it's like as you grow, you didn't do a lot of things. So now it's like you're having to kind of feel more comfortable knowing that, hey, this is... Sorry, I was getting a call. But yeah, somebody's definitely figuring out the right thing to do right now. They're feeling good about themselves. And look, we got another page, the Page of Cups. Somebody definitely learned their lesson here. I feel like whoever learned that, more than one person learned that lesson. Both sides of the situation, the lesson has been learned. All right. So there was a lot of trust in something, and it failed in some sort of way. And somebody had to pick up their own pieces. Somebody had to figure out what was their truth. Somebody is figuring out. You understand me? Yeah, there's a lot of awakenings as well here. Energy of like coming out of the illusion and realizing what you really have to do, right? Really, realizing what the 3D is, right? And how you operate in it. And not living in a very delusional way. Not living in a way that is like empty promises and, feeling like something is broken or something is off or something is, has to be a certain way, but it doesn't really feel right to you, right? It may feel good to everybody. Everybody else could do it, but it's like you don't feel right about something. Okay. You're seeing the truth behind it now. You're seeing how something isn't making sense here. This Hierophant maybe had a lot of influence here on how something was done or something, it had a high, something was very like respected at one point, but now it's like, you need to respect me type of energy. Somebody's definitely going in a new direction. You have the Wheel of Fortune. I'm hearing don't go in circles. Don't keep going round and round. All right. Don't keep going back and forth. If you're going to, if you say you're going to do something, just go ahead and do it. Because I feel like this energy is definitely encouraging you to come out of an illusion. Come out of this, like feeling like you had to do everything this one particular way maybe or whatever. You're finding some type of new way, some type of new understanding, right? There's definitely an illusion being broken. The Wheel of Fortune. It's good energy with the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Five of Swords, and you have the Nine of Pentacles with the Six of Wands, which is very good. Very, very, very good. The Five of Swords, I always see this, not always, but I see this card here in this energy as like really staying away from negative energy, because the Five of Swords can be people that try to stop you, that try to talk down to you, people that want to argue with you, people that are gossiping, energies that necessarily can be very distracting to you, but you fighting against it, you having resistance against something, right? That is out of order, out of nature for you, that doesn't, it doesn't scatter your mind, because something here doesn't feel like it makes sense here with this Five of Swords. But you're making moves here, right? You're still making moves nonetheless. You go from the Page of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. And this is because you had to leave stuff behind. This is because you had to cut people off, say goodbyes, do what you had to do, right? Sometimes it may feel harsh, but when you putting yourself first, when you putting your business first here, when you're putting your what's most important to you first, this is where you continue to stay on top. This is when you continue to not have disruptions or interruptions in what you got. Your plans stay more on track than not. Not easily being influenced by things, right? This is also, I'm seeing like commercials that you see or advertisements that you see, and not being so easily drawn into them and convinced that you need that thing or something like that, right? Like bypassing things that don't make sense, bypassing them. That's not, knowing what's right and what's not right. Yes, the word discernment is what you want to hear, but it's more like just do what you got to do. Uh, really pay attention to what fits into the script or to your picture, right? Into your focus. Where is your target? Where is where's your goalpost? So we have the lovely Seven of Swords. I'm telling you, the Seven of Swords here. Somebody wants to challenge your information, your knowledge, right? You may be starting, or you may be somebody who has hidden information or information that others, I don't know, are not privy to. Okay, so it's like using that knowledge to your advantage as well. Okay, you may know certain things about people and how to, right? It's like you may have studied patterns or something like that of people to know when to do something. Or somebody may be studying your patterns here, right? So pay attention to that too. Trying to study what it is you're going, but I feel like they can't really see you. They can't. You may change up your patterns a lot so that you're not stuck to one thing. The Seven of Swords here though is kind of tricky, right? So it's like don't believe everything that you hear from people either. Don't believe look at what there's something here about patterns. If you study the patterns, you'll see what's the reality. You'll see the truth. Let me get another card here. All right, the Knight of Swords. The truth will come out. The answers will come. Okay, the Knight of Swords. This is also a lot of information back and forth type of energy, chasing down the truth. You don't have to chase down the truth necessarily. If you know the truth, you don't have to chase down the truth. You don't have to have nobody. Somebody may not be wanting to admit something or say something or whatever. So you may be looking for an answer for something. You may be looking for somebody to admit something and they're not. Okay, it's a lot of conversation. You have the Judgment and you have the Five of Pentacles. You gotta leave people where they stand. All right, that's what it is. This forgiveness energy is like you can't hold on to grudges here at all. You gotta let it go, let it be, and keep on pushing, keep on moving. Because you got a lot here to work for. You got a lot here that you trying to hold on your back. So if you interfering, like this could be somebody else's, like something else is like somebody else's to handle. You can't force anybody to do something. All right, so this that may be hard in some way. I don't know. Some people feel real irritated by someone else not doing something that they want. Right, but I feel like at the end of the day, the last judgment call is to let people do what they do. Let people stand where they stand. Let people, you know, and learn their lessons. Let people go through this life and Do what it is that they're ready to do. If you're ready to do something that's going to help you out, then do that. If you choose to stay there and try to stick it out and kind of see if something here is going to work, then you do that. But just know that you're going to have to continue. Like nothing is going to change with that. Somebody here is not trying to change. Somebody here wants to. I'm seeing like a teacher looking for her students for class. Okay, and then they're nowhere to be found. So somebody doesn't want to hear the calling. Somebody doesn't want to like hear it. Somebody's not trying to. Don't force feed information to people. Don't try to force things down people's throat because they're not going to be receptive to it. Somebody could be doing that to you. A very religious person or very. I'm seeing somebody who deals with finances in some way, and they're like coming at you like, hey, you should do this. Like if you feel that something you don't feel confident in something, that's something big. You don't have to take fear all the time as you know I'm just scared and I don't want to do it. I just can't do it. Sometimes that fear is also telling you to beware, pay attention. Okay, why are you having this feeling? Because something doesn't feel right, right? Something feels like you should be apprehensive, right? You should ask more questions. You should try to seek out the details because you could be kind of falling down some type of lane or rabbit hole or something, being drawn into something that in the long run you're gonna. It's like a what's the word? Like if I shoulda, coulda, woulda type of energy. All right. Stop being past tense and be more present tense here. All right. All right. Let's see. Let's get some astrology energy here for this message for the collective. I hope everybody had a beautiful Mother's Day. I didn't even say that in the beginning, but happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. All right. I had a good Mother's Day with my family. We had a good time. So we have strength here again. Courage was the first card that came out with this strength. Somebody is here, like this energy is telling me that you got to stand strong in something. You got to be very you got to stand up in the face of something, in the face of fear, in the face of danger, in the face of liars. I'm hearing right, but not being afraid to call things out for what they are. Not being afraid to you know do something that's going to be better for you. I don't know. This is just standing in the face of things that you thought you could never face and actually doing that. All right. So your strength is being tested this week. All right. Your warrior energy is going to have to be highly activated. Okay. There's relationships here with this Libra energy in the seventh house. Okay. So partnerships here. You're going to need strong partnerships, people that are with you and not against you. Energies that flow together with purpose and intent. Okay. I'm also like seeing situations becoming stronger. So people could be like teaming up here. I'm seeing is a teaming up type of energy with the heel, Chiron heel. You got those snakes here. I did speak about that earlier. Those snakes. So something is shedding, something is revealing, something is transforming, something is ending. That's how snakes are. Okay, so take whatever that is with the energy of healing. But relationships heal with either progress or cutoffs. So decide, okay? With Chiron heal. What relationships are strengthening you? And this doesn't only have to be people. This could be things that you just associate yourself with, that you do, that you're looking at your relationship to it, how it helps you. All right. And if it doesn't, if it's not, then it's like really, being honest with yourself. How something could be tearing you down versus building you up. Okay, whether it be a person, a place, or a thing. Okay, so facing that, the answer, facing the truth to something, because the answer card I didn't show it, but it did come out. So you're facing a lot of truth this week, a lot of or I said this week at this time, you're facing a lot of reality checks, right? Revelations type of energy. All right, you're coming to realizations on just what is not it. Okay, and what is not it is not it. Let me get one of the lovely Zoltar messages to wrap this up for this energy. What is the Zoltar message for the collective when it comes to this energy? One message, please. Just one. That's two or three. I just need one. They want one. All right. It says you've had to balance your time recently between work and friends. Your work consists of whatever you are obligated to do, and your play consists of whatever you are not obligated to do. Just remember that better is a person of humble standing who works for oneself than who plays the great person but lacks food on the table. This definitely, yeah. Anyway, this is a delicate balance indeed. For you, if you do not get it right, you may be likened to a tree whose branches are numerous, but whose roots are few. The wind comes along and uproots it and sweeps it down. You will soon master this balance. Work and love. These are the basics of life to master indeed. Okay, and the numbers here are 42, 25, 41, 45, 44, and 33. And I feel like that definitely sums up this energy. Okay, you got to make some decisions about the play and the work, right? What is worth your time and what is not? What is helping you to progress and what is not, right? When it's time to play, it's time to play. When it's not, it's not. Okay, so something you got to think about. But I'll talk to you guys later. I had to get that message out. And yeah, I'll see you in a few days. Talk to you later. Deuces. Bye.